Hi, my name is Kia Daly, and I'm here to talk about my wonderful experience with my daughter, Ava Grace Robinson Daly. Ava has a pretty interesting story, one like no other. She was born at 25 weeks, weighing only 1 pound and 1 ounce. She's 11 and a half inches long, so at 1 pound, 1 ounce, she was so tiny that my husband's wedding ring fit around her leg. So if you can imagine how tiny that is, that just puts it in perspective. Her experience started off very scary. Whenever I had her, it was an emergency C-section, and we were at a doctor's appointment, had to be rushed into the hospital, and everything changed in a matter of moments. She came out bright-eyed at 25 weeks. Anybody that knows how a 25-weeker is supposed to be born, for her to have her eyes open was a miracle. She took the first 6 breaths by herself. After that, she was whisked off to the NICU. During that time frame, for me, it was very surreal because I tried 10 years to have a baby, so Ava was finally here. And of course, the plan is never to have a baby early, but whenever they come, you pick up from where you are and you keep going. Through the experience, we had a lot of ups and downs. She had a lot of problems with breathing, so she had chronic lung disease. She had a stage 3 and stage 4 bleed on both sides of her brain. She had hydrocephalus. She had a lot of heart problems. So there was a lot of concerns, but my husband and I, we just kept hope and faith in God that she would make it. And we just knew from her strength, even from the first sound of her being alive, we knew that she was just powerful and that she was going to make it. The staff at the Betty Cameron Women's and Children's Hospital, they were excellent. The doctors assured me that she would be fine, even though she was so small. And I was so concerned. My husband and I were both concerned. It just felt like family from the very start. Dr. Sharaf was amazing. We had Dr. D and a lot of great nurses. I appreciated the fact that the nurses there taught me how to be a mom. And it started off really traumatic. So having that love and special attention and having them teach me how to feed her and hold her and change her, even though she was on a breathing tube, they let me be her mom. One of the nurses that we had there, Kristen, was one of my favorite nurses. She was actually there the first time I held Ava, and she assured me that it would be fine. So I appreciated that closeness of them showing me what to do and how to do it and making me comfortable with being her mom. Having a sick child is not easy, and not knowing when they're going to go home, not knowing when they're going to occupy the nursery that you prepared for them. Ava's 2.5 now. She's thriving. We still have some days that are not so good, but overall, she's pretty healthy. She still scares me sometimes because as a preemie, you still have difficulty with different junctures in life, like maybe developmentally or occupationally. You have all these challenges, but to know that you have a team of doctors and nurses who are going to listen to you, who are going to be there to answer the questions that you have, even if it's in the middle of the night when you don't know what to do. It just makes the whole NICU journey so worth it, even though it's scary, even though when you get home, you still sometimes don't know what to expect. Knowing that you have that support and that care in a hospital that's right around the corner or right down the street with professionals that know exactly what to do with every circumstance is really heartfelt. Ava has had a long journey in the hospital, but thankfully we made it. Well, we owe that thanks to God and the support of the Betty Cameron Children's Hospital.